coming late in the evening to Delhi, and then tomorrow he's going to meet the finance minister and the prime minister. Probably he's going to meet the finance minister later in the tomorrow evening, and on Wednesday he will be addressing a press conference in which he is going to, of course, given the nitty-gritties, the finer points of his visit to the country. Remember, this is his second visit to the country. Previously, when he took charge as the World Bank head, he visited the country, and that was also around like 3-day visit. The important point of this visit is the fact that he comes at a time when a new government has taken charge. When he was coming to the country, he in his press statement said that he in a sense lauded that there's a huge mandate for the new government, and of course we can expect some major key points when he addresses the press in Delhi on Wednesday. And of course the crucial issue will be one question which every journalist wants to ask to the World Bank head is, of course, his take on the new BRICS Bank. Remember the BRICS Bank, the development came in the recent BRICS summit in Brazil, in which the BRICS country came out with this BRICS Bank, which many analysts are saying that it's to counter the World Bank and the IMF. IMF has reacted to it, saying the fact that, of course, they welcome it officially. This was the official statement, but we really don't know what is the take of the World Bank, and we are just waiting how will the World Bank react to the whole development. Of course, is going to welcome it, and many are seeing the BRICS Bank as an alternative to World Bank and the IMF, and especially African countries where there is a huge presence of the World Bank and the IMF. And remember, the mandate of the BRICS Bank is, of course, infrastructure development in the BRICS country. Of course, the ADB and the World Bank have been doing the stuff. We just have to wait and watch what the BRICS Bank will do. Remember, we have another bank, the Asian Development Bank, which in a sense has been doing the same thing which the World Bank is doing. So BRICS Bank, another, to use the word, another bank in the global scenario. How will it change the dynamics? We can just wait and watch. But meanwhile, continuing with the whole visit of the World Bank boss, let's hope what finer points, finer details come out when he meets the finance minister and the prime minister tomorrow.
Well, Sidhant, I mean, by your words, it would be pretty much clearly understood that, in fact, it is a diplomatic visit where the analysts will be coming out with more analysis about comparing the BRICS Bank to the World Bank as well. But one crucial statement I just wanted, because you've been following the World Bank and then you have sources as well in the World Banks as well. One thing I just wanted you to analyze this space. World Bank president earlier, in fact, a few months ago, before the Indian elections, has made a statement that India is actually a tougher business destination for the private companies to come and invest. Now then the new government has formed, and then his statement has actually shown impact, and then there was a decline in the private people coming and investing in India. Now then, after the statement, a new government has taken place, and then he is in India. Now, how do you analyze this space as a correspondent who is following the World Bank?
Well, I really couldn't get your question, but I believe you're talking about the fact that the famous report by the World Bank, the ease of doing business in the country, that famous report, of course, that report says that India is low in the whole list of the World Bank.
In fact, the World Bank president has actually made a statement as well. Anyway, yeah, please go on.
Basically, there was a report which said that the ease of doing in the country is not good. The report was by the World Bank, and of course it came in the last government when the UPA was in power, and of course it was criticized by the Indian policymakers, and also sources have been quoted saying that high-profile policymakers have criticized the World Bank report, saying the fact that the report only focuses on Mumbai and it does not give the real picture of the country. And of course, after that report came almost like a year back. Now, after that, we have seen the new government has taken charge, the market zooming, the investment sentiment basically improving in the country. So lots of investment coming in. So in a sense, there is an improvement in the whole business sentiment in the country. But that report specifically called upon the red tapeism that actually needs to take almost like 2 months to open a business in this country, a company in this country. And while when you compare it to your Asian counterparts like Singapore, it just takes only 2 days. So of course that report is obviously criticized in the sense that it's difficult to do business in India. But after the new government took charge, Narendra Modi took charge, we have seen lots of investment coming in, the
True.
markets up. So in a sense, that report, of course, it has been junked by the Indian policymakers. Of course, the sentiment is upbeat. So in a sense, that is more or less junked now. We'll be asking this question. We'll be taking his take when he'll be talking to the press on Wednesday, that the World Bank stands on that report today. And of course, we believe that his sense will be different today when he is in the capital for the second time. He of course must have taken, there is a sense of change, there is a sense of optimism, and of course investment are coming in. So that report is perhaps history now.
Right, Sidhant.